Today is a very special episode because guess what? We talking about me. And I don't never talk about me. But I'm gonna open up and I'm gonna give you another side that I feel like everyone deserves to see to get a better chance and a better opportunity to know who I am and what my goals is for this podcast and just everything that I have planned on. I'm really going to take it back to the beginning for y'all because a lot of people think that I'm from Augusta and I'm not. I'm originally from Berlin, New Jersey. It's a small city in Jersey, and I moved down here like my fourth grade year. And man, like ever since I've been wanting to go back home. But I'm used to it now. So, this is my home now. My family, when we moved down south, it's only five of us. My mom only has five kids, but my dad in total, we have 15 or 14. It's so many. I literally forget every time. So if we might have an extra sibling out there, who knows? But yeah, so she moved us, her and my father moved us down south when I was in the fourth grade. And my sister always was like in her hair, doing hair and everything like that. And I used to want to be my sister so bad that I would follow every little thing she did. And I would go to school with my hair looking a hot ass mess, like looking crazy as hell. And I remember I used to literally cry, like being a guidance counselor office, like my hair is a mess, like I look so ugly. And I did. And I did. And Miss Kiers, if you're watching this, my hair looked a mess. But I appreciate you for giving me those words to, finish the school day. Yeah, I never would have thought I would be in the position that I am today with doing hair. My mom said she used to do hair back in the day, but I don't think it's to how it is now. I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm popping right now with this hair shit. So, but my great grandmother actually, I just found this out, used to go to cosmetology school. Was actually, she graduated, so she's a cosmetologist, or was. They used to call it the beauty institution and not cosmetology school. So I just found that out, and that made me think like, damn, like that's maybe where I get my skills from, because I used to always think like I was the first one in my family to start doing hair and doing all this and that, and I wasn't. So pop my bubble. Growing up, I didn't have a passion for hair. Like, I used to want to be a lawyer. I used to want to go to Yale. I never had a passion for doing hair. A couple years ago, I'd say like 2020, 2021, I ended up being homeless. And I was working at Popeyes. I was an assistant manager at the time. I was working at Popeyes. And I was doing hair just like on the side, but it wasn't nothing like for real. Like, I didn't have a passion for it, so I didn't care. Like, it was just for the money and just something that like I was just able to like do at the time. Was at work one day, and Jolisa Middleton, shout out to you, girl. She hit me up and she was like, basically, like, why you still at Popeyes? Like, come back to the shop and like, do hair. And at the time, I'm just like, girl, I can't even do hair. Like, I was in your shop playing. Like, the first time I was in her shop, like, I was telling people I'm available, and didn't know, like, what I was doing. Like, I was just doing it because I wanted to do it. But, yeah, like, she hit me up, and I was like, you know what? Like, fuck Popeyes. Like, I'm done. And the next week or so, like, I was like, look, I'll come back in your shop if you teach me how to do this, that, and the third. And I went back. She taught me how to do a closure quick weave. And after that, like, I added that to my site. And from the wig installs to the closure quick weaves, that's what made me, like, basically who I am today. That's what made me get a passion for it. Because I'm like, damn, I am good at this. I make girls feel good about themselves, Like, and I'm making money off it. I can pay my bills and stuff off it. So why not? And then it was also like I had no other choice. Like, I knew that was it for me. I was working at Popeyes since I was 16 years old. I was probably like 20 or like 19 at the time, not sure. But I just knew I couldn't go back. So that's what made me have a passion for hair, because I'm just like, this is my only way out. Working in the shop is good. Me personally, I worked in about 3 or 4 shops. Kayla Reese, actually, shout out to you, because Kayla is actually who really made me start doing hair. I started off as her brand ambassador. But working in a shop is like one of the best experience you can have as a hairstylist or as a beautician, because you're in here with different girls, or different hairstylists who do different styles and stuff that you can learn from, that you can talk to. It's kind of like a sisterhood. Like, I've always liked working in shops because I like creating bonds with people, and I love learning. Like, you can learn so much from just working in the shop. Like, you can literally go in on your off day, you don't even have to have any clients, and you just watch everybody else work around you. Like, that's the stuff I be on. Like, I like doing stuff like that. So working in the shop is cool. As far as selling hair, I'm a sweetheart. Like, I'm too nice. When it's time for me to charge people, when I'm supposed to charge them for the wigs that I'm selling or for the hair that I'm selling, I literally feel like I'm knocking their head off. Like, I'm like, who wants to pay $400, almost $500, even $300 for a wig, And for me, I just like to be affordable. I like to be convenient, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, I'm not available to everyone. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine. But I like to just be reasonable, because everything that went up nowadays, and I know how it is. Like, it's hard for me, and I don't have any kids. All I have to do is worry about myself. But I know for the people who out there that do have kids, that have families and everything like that, getting your hair done can be an extra bill. So I don't be wanting to feel responsible for why you can't pay your light bill or all this, that, and the third, because you chose to get your hair done. You chose to buy a wig or whatever like that. So that's why I don't sell hair anymore. Like, I just feel like hair is a lot, and I like to sell good quality too. So with my good quality and today's prices, it's just like I need to move price somewhere in like LA or something. And not disowning or saying like, where I'm at, we don't have the money or anything like that. But you just have to know your target audience, just keeping it real. And you just have to know who's going to buy your stuff and who's not. And I know with the type of hair that I would like to provide for my clients, not saying, anything out the way. I just know, like, y'all don't want to pay $600-700 just for some bundles or for a wig, because I wouldn't. Like, just keeping it real, I would never spend that much money on a wig, and I do wigs and do hair, so that's just something, personal. I do mainly wigs, quick weaves and everything. But that's the whole reason why I got into cosmetology school. I used to reach out to different people for classes and teach me how to do this, teach me how to do that. And either I would go to them and I would feel like, I wouldn't really like learn as much, or I would feel like, they're like holding back information. Because, a lot of times people don't want to show you what they know. They don't want to give you the game and everything like that. So that's why I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to be just known for doing wigs or doing weave. Like, if I'm going to be a hairstylist or a beautician, that's exactly what I'm going to be. That's who I am. That's just what it is. So I went to cosmetology school so I can get into the braids, the silk press, the perms, the rods, and, everything like that, the haircuts, the retwists, just to be a lot more versatile and be able to provide my clients not just one service, because I know once you feel comfortable with one stylist, you don't really want to go to this, that, and third just to get all these services done. So my goal is to really make myself like a one-stop shop, but one step at a time. If you are going to be in this industry, you need a safe place where you can talk to someone. And a lot of times with us doing hair and us being a hairstylist, we don't have that space. Like, clients can go on social media about us all the time, but the minute we respond, the minute we say anything back, we're unprofessional, we're this and the third. But it's like, I'm human too. I got bills, I got a life, I have feelings, I have things that I'm trying to get done too. And it's just like, if you can't understand that, or if you feel like I'm unprofessional because I'm just trying to tell you what I have going on and you may not agree with it, then, so be it. So I made this podcast so anyone who does hair, makeup, you work on cars, I don't care what you do. So you're in your own boss, you're an entrepreneur. Like, I just wanted you guys to have a safe space to where you can talk about how it really is. Because everybody think like we work for ourselves and we're rich and we have this, we have that, and the third, and we don't. I used to be homeless. When people see me now, they wouldn't have even thought. Like, a lot of people think I grew up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I didn't have the worst childhood or anything like that. Like, we had our good days and everything, but I'm not what people portray me to be. I just basically just want to have like a space where we can just talk and yeah, just so, and we won't be judged. We won't be called unprofessional. We won't be called lazy. We won't be called this and the third. Like, no, you know who we are. You know what we've been through. You know how we feel. That way you have a better understanding when it comes to booking with us, when it comes to just having a simple conversation, like, I don't know. And that's just even with us as well. Like, us stylists, I will be having clients and customers come on a podcast and tell us what we can change, what they would like, for us to change, and, how we can help each other out. Because I feel like if we can have just a little bit more compassion and understanding, then a lot of stuff will work out how we want it to be. But if we keep on just like being for self, like, it's not going to work out that way. So that's just the whole point of the podcast. It's really bittersweet being here right now because I asked me what I would have did 5 years ago. I probably would have still been working at Popeyes. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't really explain it. I tell people all the time to really find whatever that is that they like to do and just do it, because it's so easy nowadays to make money, to make a living of what you like to do rather than working a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with it. I did it for about 4 or 5 years. But once you know it's way more in life than giving your life to these companies and stuff who don't really care about you, who don't care if you come or go, it would really like change your whole perspective of stuff, and it will give you a better understanding of why we do what we do, why we say what we say, why our policies are the way they are, how we run our business the way we run our business. Like, I mean, it's that simple, but it's also depending on who you are as well. I'm in my halfway mark of cosmetology school. And the more I get closer to the finish line, I'm thinking, like, what is it that I really, really want to do? I love doing hair, but I don't want to do hair for the rest of my life, So what I realized is my ultimate goal is opening up a hair store with its own drive-through. And I hate to even tell y'all because I know there's somebody out there that's going to take what I said and run with it. But it's okay, because what's for me is for me, and what's not is not, and it's okay. So, but that's my ultimate goal. I really just want to have like a big, nice, beautiful hair store where all types of life is welcome and can get what you need in a heartbeat. You're not standing in line just for some lip gloss or nothing like that. You can stay in your car and get it and go. Business aspect, I would love to have my own shop. I would love to have other businesses as well with the beauty industry. But what I also realized is taking one step at a time. So really what I'm working towards now is my hair store. So if you're watching, just know real soon it's going to be a hair store with its own drive-through right here in Augusta, Georgia. I feel like a lot of times, or nowadays, social media has everything like all misconstrued. Like, I feel like I said earlier, you see a hairstylist, you think, nice car, all the money in the world. We go out, we have fun, hair done, nails done, all that. But like I said, we have bills. It's more than that, So I just really want people to also just live in their truth, If you're a hairstylist, and like for me, like I'm a hairstylist. I've been in the hair game for like 3-4 years now. I'm still working and continuing to work on things, on my craft and everything like that. So this platform is literally for any and everyone who's still working towards their goals. Like, even now, I don't mind the bloopers. I don't mind the mishaps or anything like that, because I want you guys to see me how I am now and then how I'm going to be in the next couple months or next couple years. Like, I have no problem with being real and, telling everyone how it is and who I am. So that's basically what I want for everyone else. I want y'all to come on here and be real. Like, tell people what it is. Like, if you still struggle with this, tell them that. Tell them that you need help with this, or, whatever the case may be. Like, be real, because we can help each other in so many ways, more than we know. I mean, it's just crazy. So, I mean, But all that being said, this platform is, I want people to come on here and I want them to be real, and I want them to really tell people how it is, because it's not easy. You know, you see everybody and they make the shit look easy, like they do, but it's not easy, like at all. I did a closure sewing. I told somebody I could do a closure sewing or whatever like that. I don't even know how long it took me to do this sewing. It was literally like she was in there for at least more than like 3, 4 hours. Like her sister was like pissed off. Her sister was there. And I was just like, and nobody and at the shop at the time would help me. Like they see me struggling, and they did have other clients. They did. So, I'm not telling you to stop what you're doing to help me, but I was like, damn, like everybody see me struggling and nobody is trying to help me. And it got to the point where I was just like, look, like, you can't do this. Why is you putting yourself through this? Why are you even still trying? So I literally was just like, I left it how it is. And I was, look, you don't even have to pay me. Just go. Like, just go. Because if you go, I feel like it's over with. Like, I feel like, spade for a spade is done. Your hair fucked up, but you ain't have to pay, like, so. And to this day, I don't do sewing. Even though I'm way more advanced and way more better, I still don't do sewings. Because I have a problem with, like, I don't like confrontation. I hate to argue. I hate to go back and forth, like anything like that. So if I feel like it's like a style or something I can't do, or like that I'm not comfortable with doing, that you may feel like I'm comfortable with, I tell you no. Because like I said, I just don't want to ever be like, I told myself so. Like, girl, like, So since then, if I know I can't do it, I tell them I can't do it. So y'all take that advice. If y'all can't do it, don't tell somebody y'all can do it. Keep it real. That's the whole thing. Just keep it real with yourself, and everything else is going to fall in line with that. But since then, it has limited my problems and tribulations, my trials and tribulations, because I know what I can do and what I can't. So that helps out a lot. Love for me, my love life is literally all over the place right now. I was in a relationship since I was like 16 years old, and I just broke things off and everything last year. So I'm 23 years old now, and I'm just trying to find myself more, like trying to get to know me more and everything like that. But I feel like it's very, very hard dating in the field that I'm in. Like I feel like like I said, people will be on the outside looking in. So I feel like they see me, they see that I'm successful, they see what I do, they see that I'm dedicated and everything like that. So it's like they want me for that. But it's like when people really try to get to know you, or anything, I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like it's just like a fence, It's like they want you, but it's like only for this, because they know like what you can do for them or anything like that. And see me, like I'm looking for, even though I'm not looking for love or anything like that right now, I'm vibing right now, I'm chilling. But like just futuristic wise, like I'm looking for not only like a provider or anything, but a friend. Because I can provide for myself. I don't ask a man for anything. Like I pay my own bills. I'm real independent and stuff. But I am looking for someone to like help me take the load off, and to help me unwind and everything like that. But I feel like nowadays a lot of people are so pressed for sex and so pressed for like what they see on social media and stuff like that, old school love. I feel like it's not really here. And that's what I'm looking for. Like I'm looking for that back in the day love. Like my grandparents, my aunts, my mother, literally everybody are still with the same person that they've been with since I was a child. I never grew up seeing different men or seeing different women like that. So I'm really just looking for like that love where it's just like we can build together, still have like that friendship where it's like you do what you do, I do what I do, but we know what we got. I'm gonna respect you, you respect me. For like a lot of things nowadays, it's not like that. Like a lot of people want to slave for a man or like for a girlfriend, and it's just like, no, like I want to be free. Like the things that I do when I'm single, I want to still be able to do it while I'm in a relationship, just like as like boundaries and respect, you know. Of course, I'm not going to be in other men's face and all this, that, and the third, you know, but I still want to be able to go out. I still want to be able to travel and have a good time, you know. So that's my love life right now. I don't talk to anyone. I do have male friends and everything that I text and stuff, but I just try to let it be clear that I'm not looking for anything, you know, right now, because love how you locked up. Like, and I'll be a little crazy sometimes, just a little bit. So I just try to just focus on myself, my career, school, you know, the things that matter. You know, a man gonna come and go, child. I ain't worried about no man. I've had couple of hair friends. I don't know what it was. I don't have beef with anyone. Just put that out there. I don't have beef with anyone. I don't have a problem with anyone. For me personally, I feel like once I see that we don't mix, I separate myself. You know, like I'm not gonna confront you with how I feel, even though I should. You know, if we're going to be friends, you know, we should be able to talk and stuff. But I feel like with the field that I'm in, like it be either like secret animosity, jealousy, like I I'm not sure what it is because I know when I'm your friend, it's genuine, it's no animosity, it's no jealousy. I want you to win more than me, you know? Shit, if you win, I win, you know? So I mean, now what I've told myself and my saying is don't ever take business personal with me. Business is business. I'm not even going to say fell out with, you know, another beauty entrepreneur, but just distance myself, you know. And I still love her, still respect her, still love her work and everything like that. But, you know, you just got to know when to separate yourself from other people because, you know, your path and their path is two totally separate different things, you know? So it's no love lost or anything like that. Just right now, I'm not looking for any friends. If you rocking with me, you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. You know, if we get to be friends in the long run, that's cool. But I'm not forcing anything, you know? I used to force stuff, like force friendships, want to be friends and wanting to be cool with the people who did the same thing as me. But I realized that they're not me. You get what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to be your friend because they want to be your friend. They want to be your friend because they want to know what you're doing. They want to know how you're doing it. They want to know what they can do to be like you, you know? So that's just how I feel with just like the whole friend thing. I try not to even get involved with the friendship when it comes to business. I really feel like you can't look at anyone else as an inspiration because you never know who they are. You can be looking at someone as an inspiration and they're mean as hell, ugly and on the inside, you know. I really try to look at myself as an inspiration. So you can say myself, like, trial and error, you know. I do good one day, I mess up one day, you know, like I see my growth. So I say I'm my inspiration because I know what I've been through. I know who I am. I know who I want to be. I know where I'm trying to go, you know. So that's my answer. And I also say, like, you can have inspirations, but if you are going to have an inspiration, you just have to know who they are and what their intentions are because you can look up to somebody who don't even care about nothing, like has, like, you know, has no heart, no mind, no soul, no nothing, you know. So I say myself, once I started posting myself, not caring how many likes I got, not caring how many people seen it, not caring how many people saw it or whatever the case may be, that's when people out of nowhere, you know, started to support me. And it's even now, I go to hair stores, I go to restaurants, I go, you know, to different places and people be like, oh, you do hair? And I'd be like, you know, like, yeah, but I don't know these people from nowhere. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like people support you even when you don't think they do. So that's why I used to be like, oh, nobody support me, you know, we'll do that. But what I also realize is they don't have to show you that they support you. They can support you without you even knowing, you know, like without you even being in the room, you know, by recommending you, just even bringing you up, sharing your picture, anything. So, yeah, and I just feel like even if you feel like you don't have the support, like I tell people all the time, like, can't nobody change your life but you. If you don't support yourself, you can't expect nobody else in this world to support you. Like, it just don't make sense. If you can't get up out your bed and make this happen for yourself or whatever the case may be, why do you think somebody else gonna get out their bed, go and support you? Like, it doesn't work like that. So that's why I also say, like, once people start really knowing their self and their life purpose and everything like that, all that support and all this and the third, like, all that shit comes to a minimum. Because you only worried about you. You're not worried about who supports you. Like me, now, I'm not worried about who supports me. I'm not worried about who does this for me. No, none of that, because I know who I am and I support me. I don't care if this podcast gets 2 views. I'm going to do a third episode. I'm going to do another one because I support me, you know? So that's just my advice. You just really have to believe in yourself. And I tell people that all the time. They ask me, like, how did you get where you are today? And it's like, where am I? I'm living. Like, I'm just doing what I got to do to survive, like, and making sure I have, like, the means to do for myself, you know? But I tell them, like, you just have to do what's best for you, and you have to do whatever it is you're going to do to make yourself in a better position, you know? I honestly say in the next 5 years, well, I'll be 28. Oh God. I see myself definitely having everything established. Like, I see my podcast being on someone's TV network one day. I see it, you know, being played all over the world with different hairstylists or different business people all over the world. For me, myself, I see myself with a family. I see myself with many successful businesses, and also being a mentor. Like, my real purpose, I feel like, in life is helping people. Like, I feel like, small or big, you know, even if you need like $1 or just literally my advice, anything, I feel like just me helping people really makes me feel like I've done or completed something, you know? So the answer to that, I feel like in the next 5 years, you would see me really, like, each one teach one, like, building a generation of females or even like men who want to be in the beauty industry or who just wants to be self-sufficient and be their own boss, just me guiding them into doing that, you know, like having their own companies or just their own businesses and everything like that. Like, I really, for real, what Michael Jackson say, heal the world. Like, I really feel like I, I'm not gonna say that I can, but I really want to. Like, I really feel like if I can sit down with everyone in the world, have a conversation with them, you know, open them up, why I can't heal the world. Like, so yeah, I just see myself really just like still spreading positivity and still being who I am, just like more and improved in the next 5 years, just like bigger and better. Like, I'm going to remain humble, going to remain respectful and genuine and everything like that. But I'm definitely like taking things up. Like, trust me, like, next 5 years, everybody gonna know who Armani Johnson is, Money J, whoever you want to call me. But and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be for good reasons. Like, so yeah, you'll see me in the next 5 years on your TV screens. I mean, on your billboards and the newspapers. I mean, literally everywhere you look around, it's gonna be a piece of me on there. I promise you. So I mean, if you're rocking with me, if you want to be on a winning team, just subscribe to the channel. That's all I can tell you. Like, I want to leave off on really telling everybody to really just be humble and be positive and really be true to yourself, because those 3 things would take you so far in life. Like, if you just really just stick by those 3 things, just like doing that, that shit would take you really, really far. Like, I mean, like I say, it's easier said than done, but I mean, my biggest thing, like I said, just be yourself, just be you, continue being good, and continue doing whatever that it is that you do that makes you happy. Like, do that. You only live once. Like, please live your life to the fullest. Like, that's literally all I can tell you. Fuck what people say. You shouldn't care how people look at you, how they feel about you. Like, do you live your life, because when you die, this shit don't matter. You think this shit gonna matter? It don't. Like, it doesn't matter at all. So literally just like be happy and live life. Like, that's my biggest thing I have for right now, because I'm 23. My situations that I've been in when I was younger, I didn't really have the chance to live and to party and to, you know, have fun until now. So do that before it's too late. That's all I got for the people today. Now, if you're still listening or if you're still tuning in, I am blessing one lucky person with a free full tank of gas. a free full tank of gas. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe on this video when it drops, and make sure you are a follower of all of my hair therapy pages. And just comment when you're done so I can see you. I cannot thank everyone enough for tuning in and supporting me on this journey. To catch us on the next episode, please make sure you follow us at hairtherapy_ on Instagram and on Facebook, or at hairtherapy podcast_ on YouTube and on the other social media networks as well.